Hello and selamat datang. Welcome to the next episode. In today's episode, we're going to turn this into this. And this will be a very interesting episode where I talk about making silken tofu. I talk about why I'm doing it. But yeah, let's just jump straight to it and get started. So let's get started on this. I'm boiling water right now, and I'm going to go. Oops! Oh, crap. So we are looking for 70 grams, more or less. I need to put out. Water is boiling. Everything's ready all at once. So 70 grams of red lentils. Oops, not that. Okay, boil water, soak it. We're gonna look about half an hour. It gets soaked in this water, and then we'll come back. It should simply be as simple as just boiling it and then getting it blended. So we'll come back to that. So I've got that soaked, and now I'm just going to put in salt. Yeah, we're going to be here for a while. So about a teaspoon of salt. Yeah, that's about that. Now I'm going to blend it. So yeah, some of you may be wondering why am I doing this tofu stuff, because I don't know about you guys, but for me, whenever I go to the Asian shop, egg tofu especially is super expensive. So I've been trying to make it myself. So we're gonna blend it now. So we're trying to blend it until it's as fine as possible, similar to the other ones. Yeah, maybe just a bit more, and then we'll get ready for that. So I've got, so in the meantime, got some water sitting around, and we're going to mix it into the pan and then cook it. So be right back. So after blending it, as you can see, it was quite fine. I mixed up the room temperature water, and I'm now going to start cooking it. Which I needed to blend it, or I didn't even really use the blender, but it's more the grinder to try and get it as fine as possible, because I'm not I think I should filter it, because I think I'll filter it at the end, same like previously, the previous recipe, before I put it to set, because otherwise I think there's some residue here and there. So yeah, we're just going to cook it up. Maybe I'll just filter it now, and then I don't have to filter it later. So I'm just going to go filter it now and then cook it out, because I have a feeling that there is still some residue here, and it's stopping me from, as you can see, from getting, it will stop me getting that silky texture I'm looking for. So I'm just going to go do this again, sieve it. My trusty little sieve somewhere. So get to do it, yes, and then I'll come back to this, and cook it out. So give me some time. So I just wanted to quickly show you how much I've run through, and basically I didn't. I tried to be super fine, because most of the starch got caught, so I filtered it out, and I just basically wanted to track the residues, and that's what I've done. So don't overly, I did the first round of filter was a huge amount, and I basically pushed it right through just to only catch the raw particles, because otherwise I presume that's where all the starch is going to be. So cooking it, and let's see. So just to show, this has been cooking for, in fact, I don't think it's even been 10 minutes, and as you can see, it's done. Yeah, so it's actually quite good. I like the smooth consistency. I think with the filtering, with the sieving, that's definitely the goal. So sieving is good. I'm gonna go put this in the mold, and same as the last tofu stuff. I'm going to let it sit for 1 hour because I'm looking for silken tofu, not too hard. If you keep it longer, it will become firm tofu, which is not what I'm looking for. So yeah, I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to keep some to see if I can do something else with it. But yeah, let's see. It looks good. Yeah, let's see what the results look like in 1 hour. So again, why are we doing this? Yeah, and as I said, the to me, I don't know if I mentioned before, I'm trying to make seafood tofu, and so making your own silken tofu is a good base to do that. So I'm going to try and do that. On the other hand, yeah, we have too much stuff, so I don't want to be buying LDL and all this stuff that you normally need to coagulate soy milk. So I've been experimenting all these different options to see if I can just reuse what I have. Yeah, and this is the goal that I'm trying to reuse what you probably also have and not add too much stuff, which I really have a lot of other stuff about, which you will see in the coming series. But yeah, that's the goal. There's a short walkthrough on what we're trying to do. So I'm going to go put this in the mold and let it sit. And we'll come back after an hour or so. Oh, and I forgot to show, yeah. So I got into my mold. I'm just going to try and smoothen out the top. As you can see, it's more or less already setting. So that's a very good sign. I'm quite hopeful about this. Let's see how we go. Come back in an hour. So after 1 hour, I just wanted to do a side-by-side comparison on a couple of things. I left this to sit in the pan and it's turned out okay. It's great as a tofu actually. If you see even the one that came from the fridge, it formed really well. So I think it's great as tofu. I was maybe a bit too ambitious. I was thinking of something else besides tofu. But I think, yeah, look at that. It cuts fine. And it's clean. And yeah, I did some rough samplings also with my wife. And we agree for silken tofu, this looks like a perfect match. So this works really well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to use this to cook for my my money min recipe, so look for that as well. But besides that, I'm going to go pop a couple of this into the air fryer just to see how, because I heard some possible use cases of this that I'm curious to try. So just bear with me while I get that set up. So I've got them set up for the air fryer. I'm a bit lazy with brushing oil, so I'm just going to easily spray some oil up. As you can see, it's not going so well with the oil. Yeah, I didn't really spray out. It's just, yeah, clogging. In any case, yeah, I'm just going to, yeah, just apply it liberally like that. Nothing fancy, none of this brushing stuff. I'm a bit lazy in that sense. So we're just going to do it like this. And I left some sections with that I didn't oil. So I'm just going to air fry 200 degrees, roughly 15 minutes. Let's see what that turns out. So after air frying them for roughly 15 minutes at 200 degrees, look at that. I mean, honestly, I'm a bit shocked. I expected them to be good, but look at that. I mean, it's like tofu puffs. So, in fact, for my next dish I was going to cook, I'm just going to go ahead and air fry all of this now, because look at that. I mean, this is great. I mean, yeah, I'm going to use that definitely for silken tofu, but this already gives me lots of ideas. So, and it didn't take much effort, so it's super easy to make as well. So yeah, I mean, I'm super happy with the results. I'm gonna go air fry all of this, and you can catch that in my next recipe. Hint, it's the Emin one, one of them. So yeah, that's all I have, and I'm more than happy with the results. It's super easy to make, and doesn't take long. Yeah, so till the next movie, sorry, until the next video. Jumpa lagi and selamat makan. Bye.